set?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Okay, let's call to order. The City of Anderson Board of Zoning Appeals is now in session. Do we have any addenda to the agenda?
No, sir.
It's been so long that we don't even, we don't have a copy of the last minutes anyway, but that's,
You know what? Hold, did we not have, there was a copy of the minutes. It was in there. Okay. So since you all haven't read them, they were in your packet that was delivered to your house. We'll delay approval of the minutes from, October 23rd, 2025. We'll delay those until the next meeting.
okay. Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good. Whenever, that's if we have one next month or,
Whenever the next
Whatever.
meeting is, you will have the minutes from this meeting as well as the minutes from the October 23rd meeting.
okay. We have one case this afternoon. It's application number AA 26-1 for property at 203 Henry Avenue. Single family resident variance for the front yard requirement. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Appreciate that. So the parcel is outlined in red here, or the parcel lines. You can see running off the left-hand side is Lindley Park. This is the phase 1, and you can see the beginning of phase 2 right here. This is an old aerial survey, so it's still under construction, but now it's complete. Main Street would be off to your right up here. You see Henry Avenue running diagonally across your screen. Everybody kind of know where we are?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So again, this is the site here. I've kind of taken away all the vegetation for a clearer picture, and it'll help us look at this a little bit better as we unpack it. The applicant is seeking a variance from the front yard requirements for an accessory building. So just to remind you, accessory buildings are allowed in single-family homes or on parcels, but they have to be in the side yard or in the backyard. They cannot be proud of or in front of in any part in front of the front facade of the building. So it's not just the setback, it's the front facade of the building. Okay? Construction on the accessory building is paused pending necessary approvals. So construction on this was started, and he was asked to stop and get the BAR the BZA approval, and he'll also have to go to the BAR, the Board of Architectural Review, because it is inside the historic district. The accessory building is entirely in front of the house. To accommodate this location, the applicant is requesting a variance of 18 feet for the accessory building. But it's important to note that even with that 18 foot in front of the building, the accessory building will be set back plus or minus 93 feet from the road. So let's look at your screen right here. This is the primary residence right here. You can see it's located back against the back property line. The accessory building is located right here, and it is 18 feet in front of the front facade of this building. Now, even with that 18 foot and it being in front of this building, there's still 93 feet from the front of the accessory building to Henry Avenue. Does that make sense? Anybody have any questions? Okay. The house on this parcel is set plus or minus 100 feet from the road. The adjacent houses on Henry Avenue have front yard setbacks approximately 35 feet or less. So again, looking at these houses, these neighboring houses on Henry Avenue on both sides, their front yards are about 35 foot, give or take. On the other side of the property, you can see the house is a lot closer to Henry Avenue than even the ones back here, okay? The house is so far back on the parcel that an unusable backyard does not exist on this lot. Okay, so let's move on. To get a variance, you have to meet find the following findings of fact, and it does. Staff feels like it does. And staff would suggest that, A, this site is unique because the house is set so far back that an unusable backyard does not exist and side yards are minimal. B, the condition does not apply to other properties because the house set almost 3 times further back on the lot than other houses on Henry Avenue. So again, these are about 35 foot, and this house is about 100 foot back from the road. So that does not exist on other lots. The application of the ordinance as it pertains to the front yard restricts the potential addition of an accessory building to the lot. It does. You can see, like I said initially when I opened, the only place to put an accessory building is on the side and in the rear, and there's really no place to do that. Because the accessory building will be set back plus or minus 93 feet from Henry Avenue, again, 93 here, it will not be detrimental to adjacent properties or harm the district. So staff is suggesting that it meets all those findings of fact and is recommending to you that you approve this variance. Are there any questions of staff?
Yes, you got recommendations denial.
I'm sorry?
This says recommendation that denial.
I'm sorry. My apologies. That is a Scribner's error. I see that now. You're right. My apologies.
But they do, they recommend approval then. This
Staff-
is just
Staff is recommending approval.
Okay.
Yes, sir. That is an error. I apologize for that.
You know, I'm telling you, listening to all that and seeing denial up there, I said, you know, there's something wrong here.
There was something wrong.
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions from the panel? No, we had no complaints or anything from the.
No, sir. The property was posted, and we've had no phone calls.
Okay.
Got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Just a comment. I went by there, and just for you all, it's almost like, and tell me if I'm wrong, it's almost like the last house on Henry going towards Murray. I guess north.
Second to last, yeah.
Second to last.
Okay.
And he's right. Their backyard, where the fence is for the other street, it's right there. There's nowhere in the back. And then on the side, it's very little room until you come to the house, and then it's this huge front yard, and then it has a little elevation. There's an elevation, there's big trees, a driveway, and then the other house, so it wouldn't interfere with anybody else. It wouldn't be an eyesore to anyone else.
No complaints from the neighbors?
No complaints from the neighbors. Again, just it got a yellow sign out in front of it, and nobody has called asking about it. The other thing to remember, if it helps you all, that because this is inside the historic district, it will have to go to the Board of Architectural Review for approval following. If you all say it's okay and grant the variance, then it can go to the BAR.
Yeah, because it doesn't specifically say what kind of building, it just says an accessory building. So is it, I guess, a shed of some kind?
I think
Yes, sir.
so.
It is just a shed.
Okay. And is it like a prefab one or one that they built?
It's a stick-built shed.
Okay.
The gentleman that owns the property, it's my understanding he's a carpenter, and he's using, kind of found material.
Okay.
So I think it's important, though, to know that even with that, he's gonna have to make some kind of
Yeah,
justification to the BAR so that they can approve it.
yeah,
It's up, but it's not complete,
yeah.
and you can see where he's stopped work, I guess because of this. And all the materials are just
But the,
there.
the historical
Very-
boards
Mhm.
asked for.
They're gonna wanna know color and the lap, inches on the lap and things like that.
Any other comments from anybody? No? Do we hear, anybody have a motion to, approve or deny?
I would move to approve.
We have a motion and
Second.
seconded. All those approve, say aye, please.
Aye.
Aye.
Denied. Approved.
Great, thank you.
Now, off the record, since the meeting is over,
Well.
good
the-
luck
the
with the
meeting-
BAR. Oh, okay, do we have anything else from the city that we need to,
Well, from the city, I would just like to point out that oh dear, was it last Monday? It was last Monday. It was Monday, the Unified Development Ordinance was adopted by the council. So there may be, I don't think there are many changes coming to you all, but there will be different explanations coming that you may not have heard in the past. So just be aware of that. And that ordinance is available online if you are interested.
huh,
Okay?
okay. Anything else? If that's the case, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.